Welcome back, guys, to another American Mates video. This time, we're usually talking about, the top five leagues, the big leagues in Europe. Today, we're going to show some love, to the obscure leagues. So that's why today we are doing our top 11 from players outside of the top five leagues. Before we begin, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Let us know your top players outside of the top six. Let us know how we did, and let us know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Maybe we'll get some more ideas here. So we'll kick it off here with Mason's 11,
All right.
Man himself.
Funny you should mention that. Me and Joey twinning today. I am gonna hop right into this XI with a Porto player. Diogo Costa is going between the sticks for me. I think this guy's easily one of the best goalies in the whole world, and he doesn't play in one of the top five leagues in Europe. He's been class this year in the league. He has 17 clean sheets with only 13 goals conceded. He's having a great year this year. You go back and watch his performance against Stuttgart recently. He's been playing really really well in 2026. Wasn't asked too much at the start of the season because his defense has been really good this year, but when called upon, he's almost always ready, and I feel like it feels like that move to a big five league, if you will, has been calling for a while, and it just hasn't happened. I know he's one of the highest paid players in Liga Portugal and at Porto, so he's probably comfy at home in Portugal, but it would be nice to see him further his career somewhere else. And yeah,
He loves the club too much, man.
I respect it. I love having him as long as he'd stay, but I want to see him go win some UCLs, man. He deserves it. Next up, fair warning, this back line's going to be a little bit Portuguese. I changed it up, but left back, we have Maxi Araujo from Sporting. I think he is one of the top left backs in the world. Obviously, Sporting are one of my own rivals, but I got to give credit where credit's due. He's been having a good year. Scored a late goal against Bodo in the recent remontada. Um, all in all, just a really solid option at left back. I thought at the beginning of the year rather, Mangas was going to be the future of Sporting, but guess not. Maxi
No,
Araujo,
this still love for Mongish.
facts. He's still got the drip. Next up, this guy I feel is a bit underrated. He has a very low transfer value and everything, but he is coming from the Scottish League over at Rangers. Emmanuel Fernandez at center back. I saw him play against
Wow.
Porto in the Europa League, and he did score an own goal. But aside from that, I felt like he had a great performance. He's a big 6'4" center back. He's only 24 years old. I feel like if he got the move and some proper training, I think he could definitely be a piece at a bigger club. I think he could get a move to a top five team. Um, but time will tell. Maybe I'm just overrating him, but from what I've seen, I feel like he's solid. Next to him, I have another fourth player. I was gonna go Gonzalo Inacio here. I'm not gonna lie, but I told myself if I'm gonna pick him, I might as well pick Jan Bednarek, the one and only. Hey, I get that it might not
Wait,
translate.
okay.
I know he's played in England before, but at the end of the day, this video isn't about translating to the top five leagues. It's about performances these guys have had. This guy's won Defensive Player of the Month almost every month he's been in the Portuguese league. He has been absolutely shut down at the back for us. Good on the ball as well. Just the experience we need. He's got a little bit of everything. He's got passion. He's got the level head. Um, he can instigate guys sometimes, but that's what we need. Big, tall center back, scores lots of goals for us as well on set pieces. He's a good threat going forward, and Porto's defense has been absolutely shut down this year, and he is also a big part of that, along with Diogo Costa and his other defensive partners. Now on the right back position, this one's a little bit bending of the rules per se, but Technically, he is not in the top 5 leagues. It is João Cancelo. He is on loan at Barcelona. So a slight bend of the rules, but he is contracted to Saudi Arabia at the end of the day with Al Hilal. I feel like he's still got a level to him. Obviously, left and right back aren't the deepest positions in the world. I still feel like he's up there, but yeah, I think he'll be an important piece for Portugal unless Mateus Nunes is just holding down the right. I still think he's got class. There's a reason Barca called him up, and he's definitely been helping them out this year. Next up, my third and final Porto player. You know I had to represent my guys. Sitting top of the league right now. In the 6th best league in the world. I have Victor Froholt. I feel like I don't need to go on a rant. I've talked about this guy. Come on. Joey's representing. I feel like I've said a lot about this guy. I don't really need to harp on it too much. Endless motor, endless engine, class player. Scored some good goals for us. He can go forward, back. Can play 10, 8, 6, whatever you need him to do. He's got it. Just great guy to have. You'd love to have him on your team if you had him too. Next up, I am going to go with the GOAT, Lionel Messi at number 10. Sorry, like playing my number 10. A lot of people would rate this guy still in the top 20, top 30 players in the world, which if you go on those lists, there's not many guys outside of the top 5 leagues in that top 20 or 30. Obviously, it hurts the rep a little bit that he's in the MLS, but he got back-to-back MVPs. He puts up video game numbers, and he still does it with Argentina. He's definitely adapted his play style a little bit as he's gotten older, slowed down a little bit, kind of just sits there, picks out passes, and just dances around guys in the MLS. I still think he's got it. Him and Ronaldo. Spoiler alert, Ronaldo didn't make my list, sadly, just because there's a little better comp there. But I do still think Messi is capable of playing at some of the highest levels in the world. And we will see come this summer.
Against the MLS goalies that let enough fish every game.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not his fault. Next up, I believe this is my last. Oh no, it's not. This is another Portuguese league player. He technically plays number 10 as well, but he can just drop in as like an 8. I have Gustavo Sá from Famalicão. He is great, and if you don't know him now, you will know him soon. He's only 21 years old. He plays as a center attacking mid, and he's just one of those guys that when you watch Famalicão play, he really controls the game, dictates the pace. He picks out some great passes. He's good on the ball. He's got a pretty solid work rate. I feel like he's just always involved in the play. It's surprising that he hasn't gotten a move to the big 3 yet. I feel like for a year or two now, it's kind of been like known that he's pretty good, but this year he's really been showing it. He just had a good game in Famalicão's tie against Porto this past weekend, and I feel like he just gets better each game. He does have 4 goals and 2 assists playing in the center. But yeah, he's a lot more than just stats. The guy does a lot on the ball, off the ball. Good work rate, good vision, good mind for the game. And I feel like it's only a matter of time till that guy gets a move and might even play for the national team one day. Next up, at the left wing, I wasn't gonna put this guy, but recent form, I'm gonna put Andreas Sheldrup from Benfica. I feel like he's finding his form. I know it's a little funny, but beginning of the year, this guy wouldn't have sniffed this list, to be honest. I felt like he was just mediocre and inconsistent, but these past few months he's really made a name for himself. He got some big goals against Real Madrid. He's just been playing well he's been playing for Norway, got a goal against Netherlands. He's just been playing really well for Benfica lately, and he's had a big impact. Benfica fans are all finally singing his praises after they were all hating on him earlier in the season, but he is finding his form. I feel like pretty soon he's going to get a big move. I don't know how heavily he's going to be involved at the World Cup, but that could definitely help to boost his status a little bit. Next up, another slight bending of the rules. I am in a 4-3-3. But out on the right wing, he doesn't really play there anymore. But I do have Troy Parrott, another guy we've talked about lots on this show. But, I mean, he's just class. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't made it back to the top 5 leagues yet. He obviously had a bit of an interesting career path starting at Tottenham. Went through like Millwall, MK Dons, couple random English teams. I think he was at Preston and found his way over at AZ Alkmaar, where he has finally found a way to revive his career. He's at like, I think almost 30 goals this year in all comps already. Probably close to like 40 goal contributions counting assists. And he's still only 24 years old. I feel like, and obviously that's not even mentioning what he did for Ireland. Kind of put them on his back and almost got them to the World Cup before that heartbreak against Czech Republic. That one hurt. That one did hurt, but I feel like Troy Parrott's another one I could see him making a move back to the top 5 soon. Doesn't have to be England, you know. Maybe that's not his play style. Maybe he's not cut out for it. But like, I can see this guy getting like 20 goals in France or something. Maybe even Portuguese league would be great. I'd take him at Porto in a heartbeat. And then last, but certainly not least, I think probably the best player on this list at my striker, I do have Victor Osimhen from Galatasaray. He obviously had a bit of a slow start to the year, but leading up to his injury, he was definitely finding his form, doing really well in the Champions League. Got himself 12 goals in 19 games in the league and 4 assists to go with that as well. Got an assist against Liverpool in the home win. And yeah, he's just kind of an unstoppable force. I feel like he's rumored and linked with a lot of teams, and you'll probably see him back in one of the top 5 leagues very, very soon. Maybe sooner than the rest even. But yeah, that completes my XI. We will now clear the lineup. Next up will be Ethan. Do you have any formation change requests right now? It's in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, mine's in a 4-3-3. Pretty standard. I don't like to play haram ball like some of these other managers. I like to keep it pretty standard.
7 at the back.
So in my goalie, no change here. I think this guy, some may say he's a top 5 goalie in the world. I think this guy's the best goalie in the world. He might play for Port, but I watched this guy save 3 penalties in a shootout with Slovenia. He saved a 1v1 where we were surely going to be eliminated. Maybe the shootout in France didn't help his case, but he tried.
He did try.
Dio Costa in the net. Again, this guy just loves Port too much. I don't think he'll ever leave. I think he's going to be like a lot of great goalies that played for Port and never left. Maybe if he gets too old, the Wolves will come calling if they make it back to the Premier League.
Portuguese Premier League is coming back.
Yeah, no, solid goalie. I think I'd say he's probably the most underrated goalie just because of where he plays. Doesn't get all the hype.
Agreed.
At right back, this guy's not a right back. He's a left back, but I wanted to fit him in. I have Mauro Jr. from PSV. 26 years old, Brazilian. 1 goal, 9 assists. Part of the charge that's leading them into another Eredivisie title. They went on a little run in the Champions League, causing some havoc, beating Liverpool 4-1. Had some real close games. But yeah, this guy was, very integral in those games, getting forward, defending. At center back, Pains me to put this guy in here, but I have to put him in because every time I watch this dude, he's a brick wall, and that's the Polish brick wall himself, Jan Bednarak. Rejected from Southampton, rejected from the Premier League. Poot said, "I'll take you and I'll make you into a superstar." And this guy, I think, is going to. If it wasn't for Samu, I think this guy would be player of the season at Poot, or player of the season in general in the Portuguese league.
Might still be.
If it were up to me, he could be. I personally think it's Bednarak. I think Bednarak is kind of the one that makes that team kind of
He really does.
click, kind of go. My other center back, I've gone for a rogue one. I wanted to fit in a championship player here. I love my Brexit center backs. So I've gone with a Middlesbrough center back. In the playoff positions right now, I've gone for Dale Fry. Now, some of you guys may say, who is Dale Fry? Let me educate you. This guy, amongst center backs, is in the 91st percentile in defensive contributions, 95th percentile in aerial duels won, 63% in the 63rd percentile in chances created, and the 81st percentile in touches. So
Wow.
don't let his Brexit mindset fool you. This guy can play with the ball, but he'll also get in the box and he'll smash one in.
Go.
You really brought
Put some
that up.
respect on Dale Fry's name when they get promoted. He'll be on the list. When Everton need a new replacement for Tarkovsky, Dale Fry is the guy.
Grand Fry.
At left back, I have the best left back in the world. He completed the La Remontada. He's got the Uruguayan grit, the South American dog, Maxi Araujo. Man
Yeah.
United, if you need a left back, that's the guy you need. He can play left wing, can play left back. That guy can play striker for all we know. Honestly, a bargain. They bought him from Tigres in the Mexican League. When he first came, I was like, who is it? Why did we sign this guy? And every game he's played in, he just shows me something different. And I love this guy more than any player that's ever come through the door at Sporting. And just what a find, what a steal.
God.
Another steal on this list. I think this guy is a top 10 center mid in the world.
Oh no.
It's the captain,
Oh, I know. Who it is.
Morten Hillman.
Top
You
guys
10
wanna
guy.
Yeah, top 10. Hey, top 10 shithousery, top 10 in everything.
Top 10
He bleeds the
Nugent.
badge. Yeah.
Top
He
10
bleeds the
leg
badge
breakers.
everywhere he goes. We found this guy in Serie B playing for Lecce. And now after 2 years, he's the captain of Sporting. Probably on his way out this year. Leads the team with pride. Hey, every big game, he's there talking shit to the best players. He might get a yellow, but your star players are getting yellows. But sadly, I think this might be his final year. He might be gone after this one. Which sucks, but hey, great servant for the club. I'm glad we were fishing in Serie B to find these guys.
Crazy, dude. It's crazy how these scouting networks like operate. I'm like, dude, how do you find some of these guys?
Yeah.
Like, what are you digging around in Cyprus for?
Now, my first Bodo Glimt player. Shout out Bodo Glimt. Joey put me on to this guy. The one that pulls the strings in the center of the park. It is Patrick Berg. A baller.
Wow. A Bodo Glimt player.
Yeah. They couldn't do it at Alvalade this year, but They won our hearts in the Champions League. Again, this guy, captain, pulls the strings. Just, yeah. So that's all I can say about him. I know he's a quality player. Just watching him dismantle Inter Milan and kind of just go through that Champions League run. At number 10, I have PSV's own 14 goals, 10 assists, put on a masterclass in the Champions League, Ismail Saibari. I watched the highlight clip of this guy, and this guy is like, he's like if Hazard could just like hammer shots like Ronaldo. He's got a bullet of a foot. He knows how to get in behind. He can dance like Hazard. I don't know if this is his level, but I feel like he can get out of the Dutch league. Maybe the Chelsea Blue Co. Call him.
No, no more, no more. Please save us.
No. But yeah, no, I think this guy can definitely make the jump. Maybe the Bundesliga, maybe if Frankfurt wanna find another gem. I don't know, just throwing kind of teams out there. No, this guy's class. Again, another one of these guys for PSV that's helped them dominate the Eredivisie. But yeah. My left wing, my only Belgian league player. He was linked with Sporting a couple times. Christophe Tzolis from Club Brugge.
Oh.
Class, the Greekman. He's bringing back style and flow to Greece. Him and Kareitas.
How do you spell his name?
Tzolis.
Okay. There we go.
This guy, he's got the moves, he's got everything, he's got the swagger. It didn't work out for him in England. I believe he was at Norwich. It just didn't kind of work out for him. But he's gone over to Belgium and he's just torn up the league. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I hope Greece give him and Kareitas the keys and they get back like a little golden era in Greece.
Dude, what are you gonna do when you see him and Carlos Forbes on the wings? Blistering down at you.
Dude, Barcelona felt it.
They actually did that. That's the crazy part.
On my right wing, I have another Bodo Glimt player. A guy that we've said is too good to be playing in the Norwegian league. He failed in Serie A. He failed in the Bundesliga. I think this guy can do it. I don't know where it is, but there's somewhere where he can do it. And that's the Bodo Glimt legend Jens Peter Hauge, who went on a scoring run during the Champions League, playing his best football. AC Milan and Frankfurt, they just couldn't unlock him. But Bodo Glimt, I don't know if it's the turf. I don't know if it's the way they play. This guy plays like he's like a Ballon d'Or winning player just in the Norwegian league. But no, he's probably the best player I've ever seen for like a Norwegian league player. Like just unstoppable. And
he's a Norway merchant, bro. You can't do it when it's for him. I'm just kidding. He's actually good when he's there.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I see a lot of guys. It's like they play like up to their competition. They like play, and it's like they kind of play like shit. But now this guy, it's like he plays up. When it's the Norwegian league, he'll play up. It's like whatever team kind of comes at him, he's just kind of ready to go. I think he's got a point to prove to these coaches in Europe.
Come to Port, man. Him. Come to Port. We'll take him.
Nah, come to Sporting. Come home. And my final player, the best striker in the world, the guy that's going to lead us to the biggest Champions League upset in history. Louis Big Show Suarez.
Well,
He's coming. Arsenal fans, he's coming. He's going to light it up. He's been lighting it up all year from second division Spain, first division Portugal. This guy can do it anywhere. Like I said before, this guy will be playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona in the future.
You think he's gonna bag
No,
against
no.
Portugal in the World Cup?
You might. That's his boys, so.
Yeah, he's gonna see Ignacio and be like, "This is free, bro." I tear him up in training every week. Solid lineup. I like it. Good picks. Pretty diverse. Couple leagues in there.
Save the best for last.
You going with 4-3-3 as well, Skipper?
No, I'm going with a 4-4-2. The
Okay.
best formation.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go 3 for 3 here with Diu Costa.
Great choice.
In net. I mean, kind of all said it. He's one of the best goalies in the world. So, outside of the top leagues in Europe, top 5 leagues in Europe, he's definitely the best. Left back, another 3 for 3, Maxi Araujo. Just really couldn't think of anybody else. I would take him probably at Man United, better than Shaw, but
It'll be the Alex Tellez regen.
yeah. Center back pairing, I've gone a little unorthodox. I've gone for a Sporting player, and I don't think it's the one you're thinking of. I've gone for Zeno the Bost.
I thought you were about to say Eduardo Quaresma for a second.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
You know, I just think this.
That would have
I think
been a
this guy
crazy pull.
I think he carries the ball well. He obviously is a long shot merchant. He just scored a great goal against the United States, and I think we're gonna see that in the World Cup. Some goals from outside. And his partner is from the Turkish league, and it's Davinson Sanchez.
Excuse me?
You know, all the ex pros say it. Davinson Sanchez, the strongest player they've ever played against. He's just a beast, and I think, yeah, that's my
This guy
pick.
couldn't even make it at Tottenham, guy.
Yeah, they got rid of him, and look, they did worse without him. So there you go. And
He was keeping Tottenham up by himself.
exactly. Right back. I've gone for James Tavernier on Rangers. It's actually a crazy stat I learned recently. This guy is in the top, actually, I think he's number 2. He's number 2 for all-time scoring defenders, only behind Ronald Koeman.
Wow.
If you look at his stats, he has multiple seasons where he has double-digit goals and double-digit assists as a right back. To be fair, he is on penalties. He does take free kicks, and he does take corners. But I mean, that's just how good he is at serving the ball and striking the ball. So
that's fair.
I could say the same thing for Ronald Koeman. Penalties and free kicks. So
true.
Yeah, James Tavernier. I think he's gonna probably stay at Rangers. I mean, he's been there pretty much his whole career. So, James Tavernier, underrated baller. Moving into my 4 midfielders. I'll go with the left since I started left back. On the left, I'm gonna go for Joey Veerman on PSV. He usually plays in the midfield, but he also operates as a striker, a winger. He's kind of the do-it-all, and he's one of the highest performing players for PSV and in the Dutch league this season. He gets called up to the Netherlands regularly. He's kind of just a Swiss Army knife. He's a master of none, but a good technician. And yeah, why I've added him into my midfield. You know, I wanted 2 workhorses in my midfield. So I've gone with Victor Froholt, the Ice King, the the engine in Poot's midfield. And I've actually gone. His partner is another Danish midfielder. I've gone for Benjamin Nygren from Celtic. He has 20 goals and assists this season. Celtic are slipping away from the title a little bit from Hearts, but this guy is Celtic's best player, and I think maybe coming off the bench in the World Cup, or maybe starting in the World Cup. Actually, wait, Denmark didn't make it. I'm stupid.
Can you
Oh my God.
spell that one for me?
Nygren. I'm
There we
so
go.
stupid. I was thinking Denmark was in this World Cup, but
Dude, it felt like they were gonna make it.
But anyway, I do think Benjamin Nygren deserves a move, and I think he will be getting a move soon, probably to the Premier League. Honestly, Brentford
How old is he?
25. Say
Brentford should just bring him in for a hold.
yeah. They need more. They need to bring back the Benjamin Nygren is 24. But yeah, Brentford need to bring back the Danish players.
Danish tax.
On the right wing. Actually, I should have switched them, but it's fine. It's fine. On the right wing, I've gone for Francesco Trincão. He is, I would say,
Good
I mean,
choice.
obviously Luis Suarez scores the goals, but Trincão, he's the focal point of this team. Without him, Sporting don't play well. He has the highest match rating at a average match rating of any player in the Portuguese league. He leads for goals and assists in the Portuguese league, and yeah, hopefully, if he gets called up for the World Cup, can provide some magic off the bench. Hopefully, but
Hopefully, Sydney Sweeney's on the plane too with them.
yeah.
That'll motivate him to play a little better.
Well, he'll be in America, so it's perfect. Now up top, I'm going for two powerhouse strikers. Two names that have already been said. I've gone for Luis Suarez, the top goal scorer in the Portuguese league. You know, they say, oh, Luis Suarez versus Pavlidis. Half of Pavlidis' goals are penalties. Not saying it's bad to score penalties, but you ask me who's a better goal scorer. It's the guy who has, almost 20 goals with only one of those goals being, or two of those goals being a penalty. So I've gone for Luis Suarez and his partner, the Irish striker, Troy Parrott, on my team, AZ Alkmaar. I love watching AZ Alkmaar. So exciting. And Troy Parrott, one of their best players, if not the best, leading the line. For 2 seasons now, he's been scoring a lot of goals. He's been the main goal scorer for AZ Alkmaar. He's one of the leading goal scorers in the Dutch league. And as Mason said, he'll probably be getting a move soon. At least I hope. But yeah, that is my list. I would take this team against anybody in the world.
Wow. Barcelona, you have your level replacement with Troy Parrott. Phone him up. Phone him up this summer.
Oh, I saw speaking of Troy Parrott, I saw a fire clip of him. Center backs being pressed. Zips a pass into Troy Parrott. Troy Parrott sprints full force into the ball. Little flick to Keith Smith. Perfect weight of pass. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's so good.
Yeah.
So good. He's gonna get Ireland to the promised land one day. Next Euro
Hopefully.
at home. Get ready for that semifinal heartbreak. It's coming. But yeah, that being said, those are our 3 outside of the top 5 league XIs. Let us know who we missed, who you didn't agree with. Make sure to share this video with anyone you think might like it. Like, subscribe, comment, anything. Tell us how your day was. We thank you so much for tuning in. Help us get to 150 subs. That's our goal right now. We're pushing hard. We appreciate all the support. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Sir.